Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mix It Up podcast. I'm Mike. That's Nick.
Hi, bitches.
Nick, I had some good news today, kind of good news.
It's
For
great.
the
It's great
people
news,
that,
Mike.
yeah, it is great news for the people that reach out about my dog Barkley, my little English bulldog, my boy. Um, Went to get the ultrasound today. No masses, no tumors. Pancreas was good, liver was good, all that
Mhm.
shit. But his small intestine was inflamed. So now we're gonna try to switch him to a diet. I had to order some new food,
Okay.
some medication we got to give him, some like dewormer, and
Yep.
then hopefully that works out fine. And because he's like he was a puppy like ever since he was puppy like he was born like he had like a lot of allergies, a lot of shit going on with him. So I was on the farmers only dog. I think that's what it's farmers only, or is that a
Okay.
fucking farmers only? That's the dating
That's a
website.
that's a dating
So
website. Yeah,
I,
for
I,
farmers, for gay farmers.
I think it's just farmers only dog or farmers dog.
I don't know.
So it's one of them fucking things. I was switch on that. Figured like it's good health food for him. I don't
Yeah.
think it agreed with him. So anyway, like it looks like as long as this new food helps him out, and they won't have to do a biopsy on a small intestine. That means opening this guy up. I don't want to do that
No.
because that just leads to more problems. So
Yeah.
thank God. I don't know what I would have done. Nick, I probably would have killed myself if I
Yeah.
got bad news about Barkley. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just would have ended it because I always tell him, like, if he goes, I go.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe like, listen, I'm joking around. I wouldn't actually kill myself, but I just go, like, I probably just go hang gliding, like, without the hang glides. You know what I'm saying? So look,
Yep.
boy, I'm dead.
Jay.
So, so that's
Idiot.
that was the best line in any movie. He's like, what an idiot. So yeah, so like I'm very like relieved to say like I had like a bad stomach, like I was fucking feeling like shit all weekend, and
Mhm.
man, it was definitely some good news for my little guy.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, I know it would have been it would you would have been in a shitty place, and if I would have killed you for you, I already told you that before. Like if
Yeah,
you need me to kill you, I will do it.
that's what friends are for,
Yeah,
you know?
to kill each other when they
Right,
need you to kill them.
right.
Yeah.
Like, but like if you like pulled out a gun and tried to kill me, I would have pulled out a gun and we would have went like fucking like back in the day
Tools.
cowboy style. You know what I
Yep.
mean? We would
Yep.
shot each other at the same time, and like bang.
Yep.
But anyway, when I was there like a week ago at the doctor at the vet's office, a lady was there. She's like, "Oh, I know a couple that lives in Pennsylvania. They're moving to Florida. They have to get rid of a dog they just bought, an English bulldog, because she seen my dog,
Yeah.
8 weeks old, bro. I'm gonna send you a picture through a text message right now.
Okay. You got my phone number?
Yeah, I got your phone. I got your digits. So that's the dog that she was like, would you want it for nothing, for free?
Okay.
So did you see what he looks like?
Oh my God.
How adorable is this
Oh
guy,
my
right?
God. He's so cute.
So I'm like, I told her, I was like, listen, if Barkley's like 100%, I think I might want to take him, like take a
Yeah.
ride to go get him. So kind of reached
Wow.
out today. I was like, he's a guy, he's a little boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I seen the picture, I'm like, Jesus Christ, how could I say
Cute.
no to a free English bulldog? So
Yeah.
maybe this could be a sign where Barkley gets a little brother.
That'd be sick.
That would be sick. Two bulldogs would be absolutely nuts in
Hmm.
this household. So yeah, he's really like a good looking dog,
Yeah,
very
it's cute.
cute. So I was like, yeah, we'll think about it. So we shall see.
Yeah. Well, you would get him even if Barkley was like completely fine too?
Well, that's the reason I would get him if Barkley's 100%.
Oh, okay.
If Barkley was like sick or God
Yeah, yeah.
forbid he had a bad shit going on or he
Yeah.
wasn't gonna
Yeah.
make it, I wouldn't get a dog right away.
No.
Nah, because nah,
So if Barkley's
nah.
when Barkley's good, when Barkley's 100%, you're gonna get another fucking dog.
It looks like it, yeah. If this lady comes through and she didn't give this dog away already, because all I got to do is drive it. I think it's like 3 hours away in
Where is it?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania. Yeah, so like we're live, the band grew up in. So I would go there, pick them
York,
up.
Pennsylvania.
Like I think it's like really close to there. So it's like
Yeah.
3 hours away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely grab this dog in a second because I tell you what, bulldogs are cool
Yeah.
because they're not like high energy dogs. When
Oh, really?
when Barkley is
Really, Mike?
like, yeah, listen, I'm telling you the truth.
Oh,
I'm telling you
okay.
the truth. Because
Okay.
when Barkley's up and
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
sees people, he's up. But then if you stick around long enough, my man will just pass out on the couch and just lie down there. Like, you know what I mean? But Barkley's a different kind of bulldog.
Long enough.
He is
Hours for
nuts.
out. You got to stay in Mike's house for hours for Barkley to stop trying to eat your face and headbutt you and eat your
Yeah.
food and drink your fucking beer.
He's a lovable dog. Yeah, he went after my brother's cigar yesterday at the pool. Once he seen it open it up, he's like, I'm like, this fucking dog, he loves drinking beer. He wants to smoke cigars.
Smoking
I'm like,
cigars.
fucking guy is a maniac. I'm like, you got stomach issues and you want to get hammered and start smoking cigars at the pool, Barkley? What's the matter with you? So,
Oh shit.
yeah. So, thank you
That's
for
awesome.
everybody that prayed. I had people praying.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Barkley, Barkley's a cool cat, man. He's a fucking lunatic for sure, but
I
he'll
had
be
one,
he'll be all
Nick,
right.
I had one person, I'm not gonna say his name,
But
but he's like, oh, don't let these vets, take you for all your money. And at the end of the day, he's just a dog. I was like, and I
somebody said that?
somebody said that to me, and I was like, so I just like I shook my head like in agreement, because that person is close to me. It could be a family member, and I just shook my head. But meanwhile, when I walked away, I was like, the fuck are you crazy? I would rob a bank to support this fucking guy if
Right.
it happened to him. He's a family member. And I was like, I love this fucking dog more than anything. That's a good picture in the background. The dog's smoking a cigar. So,
Yo, you're gonna tell me who this person is off the air, right?
oh yeah, I'll definitely tell the person. And I was like, what do you think? This vet is like a car dealership? He's gonna fucking try to like sell me like a moonroof? Like, I'm like, what's the matter with you? I'm like, I would go to the ends of the world. Like, listen, there was a time last summer when I was kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? I came outside the backyard, I had to let him out.
Yeah.
I might have been fucking, few too many beers. I had to let him out when I got home.
Yeah.
And the shadow in the back by the pool, Nick, for like a couple seconds, I thought it was a bear. And I ran towards the shadow like a maniac because I thought Barkley was running towards it. Like
Uh,
that's how crazy. Like I would protect this dog till no end.
of
If you
course.
tried to like rob my house or whatever, try to take my dog, you're dying. You know what I mean? So like just to let like people know out there, but like that's how close he is. Like we have a special bond. He's a family member. He's not a pet. He's not a
Right.
fucking parakeet. You know what I mean? He's not Petey. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Barkley's like he's the best. He's the fucking best.
I hear you.
So
I
yeah,
just
shout out to those morons that would ever say that.
yeah, they never had an animal that they cared about, obviously, then, you know?
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, what would you do like at Pasadena, God forbid, like anything issues, and he had somebody's like, it's just a cat, Nick. Don't let them take you for $2,000 to save their life. You'd rather keep that $2,000 and spend it on garbage. Like this is like somebody's life. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. That
Yeah,
person wouldn't be my friend anymore, Mike.
dude. I learned doggy CPR just in case. you know,
What does that entail exactly? You have to shove your penis up the dog's butthole?
you take two fingers,
Oh God, this is
right?
already getting disturbing.
Now, so there's no butthole thing, but you do take two fingers and you put it over his fucking nose. So
Yeah.
you block that air package and then you like blow, or you cover his mouth and then you blow through his nose, something like
You
that. I
blow
forgot.
him through his nose.
Yep.
How do you blow the dog through his nose?
Either way, you have to blow him.
You
You know
gotta
what I
blow
mean?
him no matter
So
what.
you figure it out. You got. I know I forget, and then like, if God forbid something happened, I'd be like trying to Google it. At the time
Right.
he's trying to breathe, I'm like, God damn.
You'd be shoving two fingers up your own asshole.
I'm
I
like,
know I have to blow him. I don't know where I
yeah.
have to blow
Where do these two fingers go? I'll be calling the vet like, yeah, up his ass. So
Oh shit.
yeah, so yeah, I'll tell you that that person after the hour was like, I almost like what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah, I almost pulled one of those. I'm like, you're fucking crazy.
Is this person a male? Obviously, it's a
Yeah,
man, right?
yeah, of course. It's not gonna
And
be
you,
a girl.
you can't even say if it's a friend or family. You can't decipher right now because then I think I'm not going to take guesses. But can you tell me if it's a friend or
Well,
family?
if you must have missed it. I did say it is a family member.
Yeah. Okay. You said it could be a family member.
It
Okay,
could
so it's
be,
a
but yeah,
family
I'm
member.
saying it is. Yeah.
All right. I have two guesses. I mean, I don't know too many men in your family,
Right,
so
right, 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 right. Yeah, yeah.
actually, I know a lot of your cousins and shit. But like, I'm pretty sure I can narrow it down. I have a number one.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
have a number two.
yeah, yeah. Both the people you're thinking about are older than me, but
Yes. Right.
you might want to go oldest.
Oh,
So
oh shit. All right. He was my number two. He was my number two.
shit. Yeah, it was funny. I mean, all jokes aside, I was just like, no, like I would seriously, like, there's no amount of money. Like I would go
Right.
broke. Like I
Yeah.
would go broke.
Yeah.
That's the point of the story. I'm like, yo, vet, whatever you want, save my boy.
Yeah.
That's it. You know?
Yeah.
So
You
that's
know, they have like pet insurance, which isn't really that
garbage.
much money every month.
No, it bro, they don't cover anything.
Oh, really?
I had it for years. I send in so many bills, they come back say, no, no, we don't count.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're saying that all these things are underlying conditions and shit don't get covered with that.
Oh,
That's
wow.
their way around it, bro. They're
Yeah.
fucking criminals. Pet insurance
Yeah.
is fucking criminal fucking organization.
Huh.
They're horrible. They're dude, it's worse than fucking human insurance. And human insurance sucks.
Human insurance.
You know what I mean? So like, yeah, pet insurance, don't even bother getting it. If something happens, just fucking put it on your credit card. At least you get the points.
Man.
Shit.
Oh,
But yeah, that's it.
all
So
right.
good with that.
Good.
One more thing I gotta talk to you about, Nick. The new deli.
Okay. Where is it?
All right. I think I sent you a picture of it, but you have to go there.
You
It
didn't send me a picture of it. You told me about it, but you didn't
I
send a
did.
fucking picture of
I
it.
didn't
No.
send a picture, but it's called Giovanni's. It's in North White Plains. He has a place in the Bronx.
Okay.
Dude, it's the best deli I have ever Italian deli. Yo, mad Italian. You know, he wears his shirt that says "How you doing" on it. You know,
Okay.
it's that guy, right? So I went in there Friday, and I was feeling kind of low. I was like, gotta bring my dog in Monday. I just got the call, so I'm like, let me get a fucking sandwich, right? So I go in there. My man, the owner that knows Joe Rogan or whatever. That's how I found out about the place on Instagram. Joe
Oh,
Rogan
cool.
shouted him out, and the guy was in there today and on that Friday, and he was fucking making the fresh mozzarella. As soon as I walked in the door, he just fucking chucked it at me. I was like, bang! I was like, I caught that shit like a first baseman, right? I put out my left hand, grabbed that shit like a little ball of fresh mozzarella, bro. So fucking good. Right. He goes around the room, he giving to everybody else. He's like, hey, then you want another one? I'm like, I can't say no. And
Yeah.
bang, caught another one, right? Then without asking, bang, another one comes. I'm like, bang. Fucking like, yeah, I had like four little bowls of mozzarella.
Yeah.
And I got the a sandwich called the Italian flag and got that, on the bread and left there with a little fucking container of fresh mozzarella, like a big
Nice.
bowl of fresh mozzarella, dude.
Yeah.
I was cutting that shit up for the past fucking 3 days, dude. I might have to go back. I'm there. A goal is to go every week and
Yeah.
get um a new sandwich every week.
Okay.
Next time I'm gonna get this sandwich called don't break my meatballs. Oh, I'm gonna get that one this time
Nice.
around. But I tell you, next time White Plains or just make a road trip, go to that deli, bro. It's fucking fantastic. The best
All
food I
right.
ever ate in my life.
What's it called? Giovanni's?
Mhm.
I mean, I don't really ever take road trips to White Plains.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got I like I just don't say, yo, I'll be back taking a little trip to White Plains. See you later, you know?
Yeah, you
Right.
should though.
Maybe next year for softball, I'll buy a fucking sandwich from Giovanni's.
That's good. Dude, let me tell you something. Get the fucking wedge. It fills you up.
Yeah.
Absolutely delicious. Yeah. Highly recommend this place to
All right.
anybody. If you ever anybody listening
Yeah.
that wants to go and you want to pick me up to go for a ride, I'm down. No matter what I'm doing. I don't care. I'm going up there with you.
All right.
So
Well,
good.
I mean,
So good.
As an Italian man, I gotta say, you never take an Irish man's word for fucking anything in regards to fucking food.
But
No, there's no but.
there has to be a
No, there's
but.
no but. No, sorry, there's no but.
That's that's crazy, dog. That's great. I'm shouting out your Italian heritage food. All right. If I'm saying as an Irishman that only eats steak and mashed potatoes, fucking and get it. You gotta take my word for it, bro. This is so good. So
I'll
fantastic.
take your word. How's the ambiance there?
Ambiance is incredible. I'll tell you, you get thrown mozzarella at your head as soon as you
Yeah.
walk in the door.
Okay, that's cool though. That is cool.
Dude, it's awesome. It's old school Italian joint, bro. They got everything there, bro. It's like, and then all of a sudden I leave there and I'm talking like an Italian. I'm like, hey, it was fucking great. I
Bibbidi
fucking
bop.
love the meatballs. Like, give me the mozzarella, huh? What's more on my head? Fucking fantastic.
It's great.
Yeah, really good.
Now I'll try it out one day. I will.
Yeah, yeah.
Forget about it.
Forget how you doing. Right? See, I already got the lingo down.
Oh
What's
yeah.
this in your background you got going on here on
So
YouTube?
my new book is out. All right. It's called Let the Door Kick You in the Ass.
I
And this
bought
is
it.
just oh, did you buy it?
Yeah, I bought it.
Did you read it?
Not yet.
It's so easily readable. Just read it. It takes fucking 7 minutes.
I am invincible, and so are you until we die. And you have a character with X's over his eyes, like he's dead, he's lying down, and the guy's like, "This sucks." Beep. Did I leave the stove on? Yeah, so I will read your book. It's out on
Nice.
Amazon
Yeah.
right now. I got the hard copy, but right now I'm finishing a book that I have to give back to Farley on Thursday night. So I have to finish Sapiens.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah, so I'm almost done with that.
Awesome.
Mhm.
You guys got football draft going on?
Fantasy football draft Thursday night.
Nice.
Yep,
Nice.
yep. That
That's
should be
cool,
fun.
man.
Always a good time with the fellas over there.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Fantasy football is cool. When you don't have much like going on in your life, you know what I mean?
No, you can have everything going on in your life and then have fantasy football mixed in. It
Yeah.
makes it all better.
Think so?
Yeah, like I mean, I'm in 3 fantasy football drafts.
Okay.
One online, one this, and like 2 in person. So yeah, if you're not doing anything, you should come by Deal Money's house on Thursday. Just make a
This
surprise
Thursday.
experience at 8 o'clock.
Shit. Maybe I will. Maybe I fucking will.
Pop in, do like a little pop in.
Yeah.
Gotta like see a lot of people up there. G Steel, Sean,
Yeah.
Tony, Farley,
Yeah.
So got a lot of guys that's in the thing every year. So
All right.
yeah,
Um,
good time.
are you speaking of I mean this is Rob's football draft.
Yes.
I already know the answer to this, but you're not gonna come to his wiffle ball charity event because of football. Is that true, Michael? I gotta blow your spot up on this right now, right?
Right. That's very true. I talked to Rob about this
Yeah.
last year, so he knows the answer as well.
Yeah.
He's like, obviously, this motherfucker ain't gonna go because it's on a Sunday again.
Exactly.
So he's like, yeah, he trust me, if anybody knows that I wouldn't go, it would be you, Rob, G, that I ain't leaving my house on a Sunday.
Yeah.
You just know it during the football season.
He understands. I know he understands.
Of course he does. But this is his fantasy league
This is his fantasy league. Yeah.
that we're continuing to go on for, we'll probably
Yep.
pass it on to like generations.
Yeah. Well, probably a couple generations from now, they're gonna realize how gay fantasy football is, and they're not gonna do it anymore. You know. So
I hope not. I hope that's not the case. Imagine these little weasels in the future, like, I'm not wasting my time.
actually, no. I mean, things are just getting fucking gayer and gayer. Actually, so fantasy football will probably still be around. There'll be something even fucking gayer, like fantasy fucking hockey. They have that
Probably.
fantasy like
I mean,
golf.
I never done it. I never done either one of them.
Yeah.
Hockey or golf fantasy, that
Yeah.
is kind of gay.
Fantasy golf.
You know?
Um. Yeah. Well, do we have any like? What's going on in the world? Do we have like you rattled off about 100,000 topics? I don't understand any of them. What
What would you want to know?
Panty girl, Burning Man, rides, burning penis, more aliens. I'm drinking tonight.
I never said
This is
burning penis.
This herpes is flaring up.
If
What?
you had a burning penis, then see a doctor.
Is herpes be flaring up again? What is that?
Go to the vet. If you had a burning fucking penis. Which one do you want to talk about first that's going on in the world?
Panty girl.
All right, so I don't know if you've seen this, but it's all over social media.
I have
Now,
not.
this woman, she's attractive, brunette, nice body, whatever,
Yeah.
but she's filming herself like going around like everywhere, like gas stations, supermarkets, etc. What she's doing, she's wearing a dress
Yeah.
and she's has somebody filming her and she pulls down her panties and just leaves it like in the dairy aisle on top of eggs.
Okay.
She leaves her panties on the gas station at the pump.
Okay.
And it's just a thing. She laughs about it and she walks away.
Okay.
So she's leaving her dirty panties all over town.
Is she hot?
They're kind of, yes. Like I'm like, damn, like
You would what?
I would be like, hey, you want to go out
You would
sometime?
hit it. You'd hit
You
it.
know, of course. I'm like, I'm not gonna say no, but at the same time, like you're a freak. Like, what are you doing? Why are you leaving your panties all over fucking the neighborhood? What's the matter with you? What are you drinking?
Jameson.
Oh, there we go. The man has stepped up. The man has entered the building, ladies and
Mm-hmm.
gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. So what is the question here?
I mean, I don't know if there's a question. I'm just letting you know what's going on in the world, and that's what's going on in the world. We have freaks.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't
Well,
know what the hell she's like. I don't know what she's doing.
yeah. I don't know. I got to look it up and see what's going on here. Let
I
me
mean,
see.
it's pretty self-explanatory. If you don't, I get it. Like like on social media a lot or whatever. But if you just, if I'm scrolling through like Twitter, X, or whatever you want to call it, and this bitch is just fucking pulling down her underwear and just leaving it in the streets.
How would I find her? Because I just typed panty girl in and it doesn't come up.
It doesn't come up. Girl that leaves her underwear in odd places. Maybe
Let me see.
Google that. Could be. Did you find her? She's waiting
Uh,
for you.
let me see. No, it's not like. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Here we go. She's Spanish.
She's brunette, long brunette hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay. And she's becoming famous on it.
I guess because of like,
Yeah. Yeah.
They they all do crazy shit. That's how you become viral sensations.
Yeah.
That taking your underwear off. Like, what if I decided to do that? If I decided to rip my boxers off my ass
I don't think
and
so.
just, leave it in the chip aisle,
I
right?
don't think so.
While I have you film it. And it's like, and I just laugh and walk away. Now
Yeah.
that's fucking gross, you
Yeah.
know? But this is just acceptable because they're panties, you know?
Well, I think so I'm going to break down a little bit of like the difference here between her underwear and your underwear. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I know
Most,
boxers and briefs. I know the
well,
difference.
most likely your underwear smells like shit.
Of
Hers
course.
probably doesn't. Um,
Why wouldn't she?
hers, why won't hers?
Exactly. Get
Because,
it out.
because girls don't take shits like us. Okay.
Okay.
How many times you got to wipe your ass after you take a shit?
Do countless.
Countless times. And most likely, unless you're somebody named crazy, crazy something out there, you're
Go
probably
through a
gonna
whole
have
roll.
you're probably gonna have some shit no matter what.
No,
Like you just give up. You're like, fuck
it
it.
lingers. It
You
lingers.
throw the towel in at some point or another, right? Now imagine if you were imagine if you had that and you were a thong. Like thank God these girls don't take shits like us, because then their thongs would all just be shit. It would just be laced with shit constantly, right? Because we don't have thongs. We wear boxers or boxer briefs, whatever. I wear them loose. I wear boxers. Like if I even if I wore boxer briefs, my shit would be fucking terrible because like sometimes I'm just like I don't even give a fuck. Two wipes and I'm just like I don't care. I
I
don't
got no
care.
time.
I
Right, you
have
got no
time for this.
time.
So
I don't got no
wh-
time for that.
whoever finds my underwear is just they're not going to be happy. But if you find like a sexy pair of women's underwear in like in the fucking produce aisle of a fucking Stop and Shop, you'd be all right with it.
Yeah, but like you're all right with it, but like, what do you do? Like, do you like sniff it? Like, it's like a trophy for you?
You
Like, what
sniff
do you
it.
do?
Yeah,
Like,
you
hey, guess what? I was in the chip aisle and I found the fucking woman's panties. This made my day.
listen, there's people out there that would grab that. It's usually like fat older guys will grab that shit, hide that shit in their pocket, and then go home and fucking sniff that shit and beat off into it.
Beat off in it.
And you know it.
Yeah, these freaks are like, yeah, they'd be beating on that. They're demons. They're fucking demons.
That's gold. That's liquid gold for them.
I mean, and then there'll be some that'll probably wear it. I was
Mm-hmm.
watching an episode of Cops, right? And the cop was checking this guy's drawers, and he's like, I got panties on. And the cop was like, what do you got on? You know, panties? And the guy's like, yeah, I got about 10 pairs of panties on. And he was, it was the truth.
Yeah.
They showed part of his fucking, I'm like, Jesus Christ. So, there's people out there that will put them on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's like a kind of like a contradiction. I think a guy should be able to like throw his boxers wherever the fuck he wants now.
Well, I do. I throw my boxers wherever the fuck I want.
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I go El Commando.
El Commando.
Have you ever gone El Commando?
Yeah, when I was younger and like I had like less of a hairy ass, and then I like I mean, if yeah, I've commandoed outdoors before. It's just it's not that comfortable. You feel like, especially
Nah.
if you're wearing like any sort of pants with the zipper.
Oh, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. You
Yeah,
don't want
it's
that shit like rubbing up against the fucking metal.
no, you
You know
don't.
what I mean? It's like, it's like almost it's like risking your life, like going out with a girl that had braces,
Yeah,
like in high school and get a BJ from that. It's
yeah,
like it's dangerous. You could be like in for some serious shit. So yeah, you always got to wear that. Like jogging pants, you could probably go El Commando, but yeah, never with jeans.
yeah.
Never with jeans.
No, no, never with jeans unless you're a fucking lunatic.
But that's what that bitch is doing.
I'm good for her.
Yeah,
When
I
I
mean,
was,
listen, yeah, whatever.
did you used to and with that a commercial break.
Okay, a real commercial break.
No, we don't need a real commercial break. But I was gonna say something, and I was just like, I don't even want to get into this subject. It was almost along the lines of that, but I was like, I don't feel like fucking saying it. But I guess I'll say it because we don't hold anything back from the fucking Mix It Up podcast.
We
All I
don't.
was gonna say was this, and I already know the answer to this.
Mhm.
But for some reason, when I was younger and I was in a pool and I didn't even have to be drunk. I used to get ass naked in pools all the fucking time. Did you used to do that?
Never.
Dude,
No, no, I've done it like with somebody special that I might have been dating back in
oh
the day.
no, I was doing it with
I was
all my
not doing it.
boys.
No.
Dude, we're hanging out in the pool. I just usually there'd be girls around too though, but I just take my boxers off and cannonball right in, bro, and I just go up to everybody like, "What's up?" I did some weird shit when I was younger, bro. Weird. I used to just take my fucking. We'd be hanging out in the pool with our boxers on, and I just rip them off and fucking start
Right.
whipping them around.
You're doing it in the name of comedy, but it's not funny.
Oh no, it was fun. And then everybody else would
I
do
know,
it too.
I know.
And next thing you know, we're all just fucking, just hanging out with our dicks out. Dude,
That's disgusting.
how good does it feel to be ass naked in a pool though?
You know, it does feel fucking great.
Mhm.
And I got to tell you something. I was
Just wait, let me clarify one thing, sir, per
all
se.
right, good.
We would, if we were doing that, we'd all be at different opposite ends of the fucking pool. Like, yo, we wouldn't be
Oh,
like talking to each other with our dicks out.
no, I'd have a divider in the pool. I come up with an invention that would cage you in like
Yeah.
sharks. Like we would go in there with shark fucking tanks.
Right.
Like everybody had their own individual shark tank. We go in there butt naked so we
Yeah.
can't get out
Yeah.
and accidentally fucking touch each other.
You know who's the most disturbed out of this? Marshmallow right now.
Oh yeah,
He's like, oh,
yeah.
you fucking,
If
Also,
he
better
still
for your fucking kids.
if he still listens, he probably checked out fucking months ago.
Marshmallow, if you're out there and you're listening, shoot us a
Texas.
text.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
go on. Sorry, I cut you off. What were you saying?
funny. I don't remember now. I fucking lost it.
Great.
It's over.
It's over. I'm sorry.
No,
Well,
like no. I know what I'm saying. So it was like the one hippie girl that I know, right?
yeah,
Through a friend of mine. I can't say her name. I'll tell you after the pod if you want to know. She actually told me, yeah, because we were talking about like different cleanses, like what like drinks, drink wise, and different teas and the lemonade diet, all that fucking shit. We were into that conversation.
yeah,
And she told me it's like, another cleanse you could do is like the physical cleanse. I'm like, what's that? She's like, completely naked. If you have to get a hotel room, right?
yeah.
12 shade hours, lock the door, turn up the heat, right? As high as you could go, get
Okay.
completely naked and just walk around, do your thing completely naked. And she says it's like freeing, it's almost like a detox. Because if you think about it, when are you really naked for an extended period of time?
Me,
Never.
I'm always naked. I'm never wearing clothes. I'm home alone all the time. I'm ass naked.
So you just show up like if the mailman wants to deliver something like a package, you come out with your own package. It's gross.
Um, yeah,
So okay, like and listen, hey, if you do it, that's cool. But I've never done it. But she said that if you walk around and do your normal things and just be completely naked with everything, she's
yeah.
like it's almost like a freeing type of thing.
Mhm.
It's almost like cleansing your body, cleansing your pores because you're always wearing clothes. And if you
Right,
think about it, you're only really naked, except for obviously you. You're only naked for like, you know, um, showering,
right.
banging, and that don't last long,
Banging.
right? That it don't last long. So, I mean, to be all honesty, how long does it fucking last? Like, 85 minutes. So, so that's like the kind of like the story like she was getting at. I was like, it kind of like does make sense.
Yeah.
Like we always like strapping on like these clothes no matter what. Even bed, like I go to bed, like I'm not completely naked.
No?
No, no.
Poor guy.
I gotta have boxers on and I gotta have a t-shirt on. That's just
Really?
how I do it.
Shirt on.
It's just how I do it.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Well, you're a real man.
Listen, it's not like Burning Man.
Real men fucking real men walk around their house in tighty whities.
That's childish.
Yeah. It's the truth though.
You might as well just wear those dungaroos, you know,
Dungarees?
the little fucking trucks and GI Joes on them and shit like that.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the crazy shit we used to wear. But yeah, you could be like Burning Man. You know what
Burning
Burning
Man.
Man is? Yeah, you know what Burning Man is?
Yeah. No, what is it?
Have you ever heard about Burning Man?
Is it like a fucking race or something like that?
It's like a rave type thing. It's like
Okay.
so like every summer, like a lot of people go to like the like a campground in Nevada desert.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember last year. Last year they had so much rain
Okay.
that it got muddy and a lot of people couldn't get out.
Okay.
Like celebrities couldn't get out. And then there's a viral video of like Chris Rock trying to get out. He walked like 6 miles before these fans picked him up and
Oh
got
shit.
got him out of there.
Yeah.
Basically, like it's like it's an event. You go there, music, all that shit. It lasts for like a few days.
Yeah.
But it was weird. Like I didn't realize like at Burning Man in Nevada, there's like a place called the Orgy Dome.
Sick.
Yeah, the Orgy Dome, for people that don't know, it's an air it's an air conditioned sex haven where guests can visit in groups of two or more,
Okay.
right? And it claims that like there's 5,000 attendees that go in that dome like every year, and
Really?
and they don't come out, or they do come and they
Yeah.
stay. So yeah, apparently like it's fucking crazy. They're all fucking naked in there, all fucking banging. And
Sick.
it's a lot of celebrities, obviously, that go to this fucking place. I don't know if a lot of celebrities took part in this.
Yeah.
So you have to give like consent as soon as you walk in. You have to be like sober,
Yeah. Oh, that's
written,
boring.
vocal. Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, who doesn't want rape at the orgy, man? At the fucking this fucking
The Burning
Burning
Man.
Man festival.
Yeah.
So, no, obviously we don't want that you know for people. That,
Right.
oh, you know what, Nick? I just forgot. I forgot to do the AI today.
Piece of shit, Mike.
Damn
Start
it.
over.
Should we just start off the fucking podcast? I'll start
Start over.
AI right now. I'll start summary right now.
Start
So
over.
that sucks. The Burning Man. So yeah, that's what's going on in the Burning Man. People are just fucking banging in this little fucking dome.
All right.
It's crazy.
I like it.
Yeah. So listen, if you want to do it this summer, go to the Burning Man in Nevada.
Yeah.
So a quick recap for AI to catch up because I forgot to hit the AI record button.
Yeah.
So Barkley, he's doing well. New Delhi and White Plains, you got to visit. I'm drinking tonight, celebrating. And there was one question I did want to ask you
Oh yeah, yeah.
before we leave this fucking podcast. Besides the panty girl that just takes her panties and just leaves it all over the fucking neighborhood like a crazy psychotic woman,
Yeah.
I got a question.
Hmm.
If you could delete one thing from Earth, what would that be?
So I think we should give funny answers and real answers.
Okay, I like that. I like the way you take it.
I thought about it, and the real answer is evil. I would like to get rid of evil from the earth.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good
What
one.
about you?
Wow, a real one?
Yeah.
Man, I was thinking about this before. And the first thing that popped in my head was like religion.
Okay.
So I seen like, what a lot of different religions did to people,
Hmm.
made them fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And at the opposite spectrum of that, some religions made people more like okay, I want to live. I don't want
Right.
to kill myself.
More gooder, more gooderist.
More gooder, gooder.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to like say that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So if I had to get rid of like one thing, I would say like, not to sound gay, but poverty.
Okay.
I would like, I don't think
What's so gay
people,
about that? What's so gay about that?
I don't know, it's just like kind of like a gay answer.
Yeah, you think poverty, like poor, like getting rid of poor people, is gay?
Well, now you're making it sound like it's not gay. So maybe I was right the whole time
Yeah.
picking that one up.
Yeah.
No, but you know what I mean? I think like, yeah, I think it'd be a good thing that people could just live on the planet and not have to, be worried about being a slave to money until they
Yeah.
die or
Right.
they don't have to like, stress about things.
Hmm.
I think they could just like, they don't have to worry about living on the streets or, they don't, they have enough money. They don't have to live in a bad neighborhood. But then again, like, why do bad neighborhoods, why are they so cheap to live in?
Yeah.
Because they're bad. Like,
Yeah.
why does it have to be bad? It
Right.
doesn't,
Right.
so it's a whole like kind of like, really like mental thing with that. But yeah, I would, I want that to be out.
I think my answer might be better than yours because I didn't have to explain it. The listeners at home understood it. They were like, "Oh yeah, evil. That would fix everything." But you got into fucking percentages of homeless people and fucking poor people.
Well, evil is very general. Anything could
It
be
sure is.
evil,
Like if it was
So
if
you
you
want everybody to live on happy, fluffy clouds and just hug each other every time they see each other?
that would be like Rainbow Land. Remember when we created Rainbow Land?
Okay. Get rid of fucking evil.
Yeah.
All right.
And now the funny one.
I don't even know if I got a funny one. Let
I
me
had one. I fucking just had one. I can't remember it. It was fucking
think.
funny.
I would probably choose like diabetes. So you can just eat whatever the fuck you want. Donuts, every day for breakfast is a fucking like a 12 stack of donuts.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Oh,
That's
dude,
pretty
how
good.
awesome would that be, right?
That would be
It's just,
cool.
all right, like, I don't have to risk. There's no risk for me getting heart disease, diabetes, anything, or getting fat. I can eat whatever the fuck I want. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
that'd
good
be
one.
so
That is a very
fantastic.
good one. I got one. I got it.
You do?
I got it.
What is it?
I would take away free porn. So everybody that's born in
Wow.
these new generations would know what it was like to be alive without free porn.
That's a good one, man. That
When
is
you're
a good
just
one.
scrambling. Yeah, these
Yo,
motherfuckers won't know what it feels like to be like, I wonder if my I wonder if that Playboy my brother left is upstairs in the attic or like and the fucking remote
uh,
control and like trying to
dude,
catch a fucking hoping to God that there's a fucking a nip slip in an 80s movie that you could be
oh,
like, oh, and then it's not like you were going to I mean, you got to keep that image of the nip slip in your head. So when you go home from your friend's house later and you get 3 minutes in the bathroom to crank one out with your imagination. That's the problem. Kids don't use their imagination to
imagination.
fucking crank it anymore.
Right. It's all visual. They have to see it in order
Wow.
for them to fucking just one out. That's it.
Just one out. Good word. Good fucking good phrase.
That might be the title of the show. Hey AI, make sure I make the title Jizz One Out.
Wow.
Title. So yeah, dude, you're absolutely right. I remember like back in the day with like the cable boxes that were attached to a wire to the
Yeah.
TV
Yeah.
somehow. I don't
Yeah.
know how the wire was connected to the
I
TV.
don't either. I don't know
Don't
how that
ask,
shit was plugged in.
but I remember you couldn't go far.
Yeah.
So and I'm like with my thumbs, like my little fucking sixth grade thumbs, I'm trying to scramble to see the fucking Playboy channel.
Yep.
And for a split second, you have it, and you're like, "Oh my god!" Your eyes light up. You're like, "Bing!"
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, it goes right away. You're like, "Oh," But yeah, it was wild back then, man. Then once you got the like illegal, box,
Yeah.
those things back in the day, and then you were able to get those channels. Oh, dude, game changer, man.
Yeah.
Playboy After Dark because it comes on like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I was like, you guys, you're right, man. They have no idea. You had to pay for this. You had
Yeah.
to go to the store or go down to the city and buy these tapes
Yep.
when your people weren't around. Like it was a different situation. Now it's like you have it on your phone. You can be on the subway and just be like, hey, look at this.
Yeah.
Crazy. Fucking crazy what we got nowadays.
And the choice, dude, you didn't have a choice of what porn you wanted to watch back in the day. Number one, like if the Spice Channel, right, shit only came on at like 10 o'clock or whatever, maybe at HBO, like 10 o'clock, like after hour shit, be like, all
Yes.
right, cool. Like it wasn't a 24/7 thing where you could type in chick with one nipple biting on her friend's clit while also playing N64 with a dog licking her left fucking pinky toe. You
That's
can
very
do that,
Pacific.
and it's gonna come up. Back in the day,
Yeah.
you put whatever was on, and if there was like
Right.
a black chick blowing a white dude, and you weren't into that, you were out. You were out. You were fucking
Right.
assed out for a while because it wasn't just a 5 minute video. It was like a half an hour.
Yeah. It was like, yo, get to it already. It's
Yo,
all storyline. There was no
yo.
there was no chicks with dicks back then.
No, we didn't even know what that was. We didn't even know that was a thing.
It wasn't a thing.
Holy
That's the
shit, man.
crazy part. There was nothing like that.
Dude, the only chick with a dick back in the day was fucking what's her name? The chick, the fucking, the actress, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, right, with that stupid movie. And then like there was no gay stuff back then. You would never accidentally run into any gay stuff.
Right,
Like you could run in online, all of a sudden you click, you just like, oh my god, I'm
right.
horrified,
Well, usually like the pictures beforehand show you no women, so you don't click on that one, Mike. If it's like two guys, you just try to
Okay.
stay away from those.
I thought it was two guys, one girl type of thing. And I just see the two guys. Yeah, but like it was crazy. Like there was not a lot of options. You're right, man. We only had that whatever they showed us is what
Yeah,
we're getting. That's
yeah.
it,
You know what's a weird porn? Double dicking porn.
When dicks in the puss and dick in the ass at the same time.
No, no, two dicks in the fucking puss at the same
Oh,
time,
in one spot.
rubbing on each other. Listen, and they
Ugh,
used to have those back in those used to come up sometimes on TV. And it's like what?
that's
And,
gangster.
and that wasn't even considered fucking gay back in the day. That was just like, oh yeah, double dick in this bitch.
Right? Yeah, the dudes are high fiving. They're
Yo,
like, eh.
and that's another thing, man.
Crazy.
Like with your boy, like I listen, people do it, they do it, whatever. We may or may not know people who've done it before. But like,
Allegedly, I don't know.
right? But people that are just like, yo, you want to double team this chick with me? Like, yeah, sure, no problem. And like your buddy, like, yo, you want to get down on this with me? Like, she's fucking blowing you. He's hitting it from the back, and you're just like, yeah, bro. Yo, what are you looking at? My dick? Or are you looking at her mouth? Sucking my dick. Which one is it? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna tell my buddy, like, look at me in the eyes while we're
yo,
doing this.
you know what's fucking crazy though too?
Crazy.
Before porn existed, the only dick that you would see, unless you were jumping in the pool naked with your friends and they were just like soft little floppy dicks, the only hard dick that you would ever see is your own. Now we've seen so many fucking dicks.
Way too many. I've seen. You're right. I've seen an obnoxious amount of
Yeah,
dicks.
yeah.
I don't want it.
And the best is you pretend it's yours. Like,
That's it.
oh yeah, you're sucking my,
Yeah.
but really, it's not.
Right. It's somebody
It's
else's
somebody
dick.
else's dick.
Right. That's a problem. But yeah, your imagination goes to like, yeah, everybody's like, oh, that's my dick.
Yeah, that's my 12-inch
Right.
black
Right.
dick,
Look at
baby.
the
How do you
right.
like it?
Like I'm Lexington Mike.
Yeah.
I'm killing it out here.
Yo, that porn shit
Crazy.
is not right, bro.
It's
But
not right.
listen, it's
It's
not gonna
not.
end. You're not gonna stop watching it. It's impossible to stop. Why would you? It's right there. It's stupid to
Right.
fucking
It's
stop.
it's way too much.
But it's too much. It is too much.
It's
There's
in
too
your
much of
face.
everything. What?
It's in your face. It's
Yeah.
on. It made its way to like Twitter. There's sometimes I come across porn
Yeah.
on there. On
Yep.
the fucking Instagram, these girls are dressing like half
Oh my
naked,
God.
showing their ass and
It's
tits.
insane.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Of course they're leaving their panties in the streets.
Yeah.
You know, why wouldn't they? It's fucking madness out here.
It is madness.
We
It is
really like
madness.
went off the fucking deep end. I can see why other countries like forbid that shit, why they can't get it. I get it. America, yo, I I gotta be honest, like I think we lost our way with a lot of shit like that. You know,
Yeah.
we've just let our guard down or let like where's the SEC? Like, aren't they supposed to be like monitoring like these fucking broadcast networks? Did they just like leave? Like,
I don't
remember
know.
back in the day, you couldn't say fucking a curse word on there, otherwise you'd be fined and get into
Yeah.
trouble. Now it's like, yeah, whatever, you know,
I don't know.
crazy. It's like the agenda is just it's wild. You ever see? Remember the Wayfair commercials?
No,
Wayfair, you get what you need, or whatever. Like they had that slogan.
not really. No, I don't remember that
All
one.
right, forget it. I'm not gonna talk about it then.
Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, the Wayfair, we get what you need. Yeah, yeah, I remember that one. Go ahead.
No,
Tell the story
okay.
now.
All right, so yeah, you remember it.
Yeah,
So yeah, so now they changed it. I've noticed a Wayfair commercial where they have like, not that there's anything wrong with that, but a gay guy, they have
yeah,
like this fucking tranny fucking person, and then Wayfair changed their slogan. It's like they're like Wayfair, your home, however you like it, or something. Yeah, yo, like when did you slip in this fucking little agenda? Little bitches, like I wouldn't notice. Like I do a podcast, Wayfair. I know what you're about. I seen that fucking. If you notice it, like look up a Wayfair commercial recently. They
yeah.
changed their whole slogan to be more inclusive.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I found it all with that. How the world is like changing. We're just.
Yeah,
I can't say evolving. I can't use that word because I don't think we're evolving.
yeah.
I think we're just getting more dumbed down and more like, it's pretty sick what's going on out here in the world.
Let me ask you this: why is everything based on sexuality? Like, say commercials, right?
Question.
Like, what? Yeah, like, all right, you like Verbo or Airbnb. I think I saw a Verbo commercial or some shit like that. Like, and it was two chicks, like, in like in a Verbo fucking apartment. And I'm like, whatever, that's cool. They're have a good time. They're hugging each other, like laying with each other. It
Yeah.
doesn't bother me. I don't care about like the homosexuality. It doesn't bother me one fucking bit. But why not have a guy that's like has one eye in the fucking commercial with his girlfriend? Or like guy lost a leg. Make those people feel fucking good too. There's all different types of people out there. How
Yeah.
come there's never any commercials like that with people like handicapped fucking people having a good fucking time at fucking
Yeah.
Verbo? You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that
Right.
would make them feel be like, oh shit, man, that's pretty cool that they did that. That would make
Yeah.
them feel good, you know?
It would. It would like a whole bunch of people in wheelchairs like at a pool party,
Why not?
fucking hanging out drinking,
Why
like
not?
fucking having a good time. That'll be aired. Yeah, why don't they put them in there? Why don't they push that agenda?
Exactly.
You know? And I'll tell you why, because there's some maniacs that would want to be uh in wheelchairs and they would pretend they're like wheelchair bound and they would hang out in wheelchairs because
Yeah.
people are maniacs
Oh
and
yeah.
it's literally people that do that. I
Yeah.
swear to God, I'm not even joking. That's a real life situation. They pretend like their legs don't work. Fucking
That's
crazy.
crazy.
There's people out there that are just beyond bonkers, man.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Oh,
you're right though. Like, why can't they push that like anything good or whatever? It always goes back to what I said to you, like, in the podcast before, like on the news. Why is it all horrible shit? But the last 5 minutes they leave you with like, oh, look at that
right.
bunny, you
Yeah.
know, getting saved by that baboon in the
Right.
wilderness, and he's petting the bunny. How
Right.
nice.
Right.
All right, see you tomorrow night for some more horror.
Right.
Fucking terrible,
Exactly.
man.
Yeah. And it's not like I was saying, not like there's anything wrong with being gay or anything like that, but they're not meeting everybody. Like if you want to cater to this community, this community, this community, this community, then you got to start catering to fucking,
I
every.
agree.
You should cater to fucking everybody, or just keep it fucking standard. Like who like, do you think Verbo? Do you think like lesbians then were like, oh my god, Verbo is like so about us. Like we gotta rent through Verbo. We gotta rent through Verbo now, right? Like in all seriousness,
Yeah,
you probably lost more business doing that than getting more business because there's a lot of people that don't want to see it. The
right.
same way, the same way as the Budweiser commercial with the fucking
Yeah,
Dylan, whatever the fuck his name was, demolished the fucking company for a fucking while. You gotta understand that just because people are a certain way or a different way than, and I'm gonna say quote unquote the norm, you don't have to fucking do something. You don't have to go above and beyond to fucking
yeah,
like destroy your fucking company. Number one to fuck, you know what I mean? Like it's
yeah.
okay. You could accept it. You could do whatever you want, but like you have to understand that what marketing catered to the fucking people that give you 70% of your fucking business. Like that's a
Right.
fucking as a business person, that's what you should be doing because that's your fucking job, right?
That's your bread and butter.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. It like I said, it didn't bother me. It really didn't. But it did stir up like a conversation in my head saying because then you're also gonna have to explain certain things to kids that are seeing these fucking things. You know what I mean? And like and that's and like all right that people I don't know if it's a fucking problem or not because a lot of kids are going through. Listen, a lot of kids are gay and they don't know how to fucking come out with it, right? And that's a problem. That's a fucking big problem. So I guess in a way I don't know if it helps seeing stuff like
Hey,
that. A little kid could see like, oh look, she's hanging out with her girlfriend or wife. Like so if it helps, it fucking helps. All I'm saying is
right, right.
put a guy with a fucking a patch on his eye, and he fucking looks up and he's one eyed fucking Willie on the next Verbo commercial. That's all I'm fucking saying.
They're called pirates, but I would like, I wouldn't like throw one of these persons on like this commercial just for the hell of it. They should
Yeah,
just like, if you want to be inclusive of everything, like you can be inclusive, but like don't just try to cater to
right,
that one specific thing and alienate everybody else.
right.
Stupid.
Yeah.
It's just fucking stupid. It's just
Well,
bad business.
listen, the Verbo CEO, she might be a lesbian. They might be gay. You know what I mean? Like, so they're like, you know what? I'm gonna take, but at the same time, you shouldn't let that fucking decide your business fucking moves.
Yeah, right.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's what they're doing. They're pushing that agenda.
Yeah.
There's no reason to push that agenda. It's crazy. It's like they're pushing it down normal people's throats. You know what I mean? It's just not right.
But they could have there's numbers out there for everything. So there might be a thing that says if we do that, we're going to get more business and we're not going to lose as much. You never know. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course.
I think there's a lot of people out there that are stubborn and fucking will say, no, fuck Verbo. Fuck Verbo. I'm going fucking Airbnb all the way now. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
but
of course. Yeah, of course there'll be people like that. We've
I
seen it
just
with the
don't know
whole
the
Bud Light.
percentages, you know?
We've seen it with the whole Bud Light situation.
Yeah,
It's
that, the whole Bud Light. I poked a lot of fun at the Bud Light commercial
people
just
did.
because of you. You know what I mean? Because you work for Budweiser.
Thank
And,
you.
you got to take shots. You got to take shots when they're there. You know what I'm saying? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And you know what's funny? I was watching something on Instagram the other day. It was like this dude was like, "Listen, when you're hanging out with your boys, you're gonna bust their fucking balls because you love them. You know what I'm saying? And like, but if your boys need your back, you're gonna fuck somebody up for them. You know what I mean? Like, so you're there to bust your friend's balls. That's a camaraderie thing. It's like
Right.
you fucking unite over that shit. Um,
Yes.
but so that's why I busted your balls on that because it was hilarious to bust your balls on that.
That's a good point, right? But you're right because in order for Bud Light to
I'm sorry that it took money out of your pocket
oh
because you
yeah,
said that it did.
oh of course it did, but at the same time, if after the fact, after this whole shit went down, if Budweiser or Bud Light had somebody like you running the marketing team to
Yeah,
correct the whole situation,
yeah,
you would have made a commercial like just busting balls about the whole situation.
right,
And then you would have got past it. If
right,
you busted balls about, I fuck up, I messed with this tranny, but they don't have the no balls to fucking do that. You know what I
right.
mean? If they did it in comedy, they would have fucking turned the situation right around.
Yeah,
And instead of panicking, and it would have been like a much better situation for the people that work for the company because
right.
it definitely had a major impact. It's like lady vice president of Bud Light, that no longer works there, by the way. Like read the room,
Yeah,
read the room.
right.
You know what I mean? She wants to, like she said, she wanted to get away from the frat boy image. Who the f fuck do you think drinks the fucking beer? See, I had to curse. I don't want to curse
Right boy
anymore.
image.
But
That's
it's
because
crazy.
that's because some people have these hidden another fucking agenda. It's like that's like why
Yeah,
are you allowed
right.
to say let's get away from the frat boy agenda, but you can't say let's get away from the transsexual fucking agenda or the
Bang,
fucking homosexual agenda or the fucking or the
bang.
any agenda or the you know what I mean? Like why
Right.
are you allowed to say that's a group of people and you know it's white fucking 18 to fucking 20-year-old fucking fellas,
College kids,
even
yeah.
longer, but like, oh, just frat boys. Those motherfuckers buy a lot of your fucking beer. They should be buying Coors Light, but they're buying. Listen, I understand. Listen for the
Garbage.
frat boy fucking environment. It's Bud Light. I honestly, at this point in my life, if I was a frat boy, I'd be showing up to your party with Bud Light,
Yeah.
not Coors Light. Even though I like Coors Light fucking better than Bud Light, but that is what it's known for. Budweiser. All right, let's go down the list, Mike, and tell everybody what beers are related to what type of fucking person.
Okay.
Okay? Bud
Okay.
Light, Bud Light,
Frat boys, obviously.
Budweiser.
Old school guys that drink
Hill,
Budweiser. They're
yep.
real men.
Mostly like cowboy
Cowboys.
hillbilly
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. You think of cowboys like old
Yep.
school ranch shit, walking around with their horses and
Yep.
shit. Yeah, that's it. Old school.
Corona is a tough one, but mainly
Mexicans
yes.
drinking on the beach.
Yes. And summertime white folks.
Drinking on the beach. Summertime white folks drinking on the beach.
Modelo.
Spanish,
Yep. Guinness
Irish.
and me.
I want to fight.
Let's see what else we got. Craft beer in general.
Fucking hippies.
Hippie white boy fuckers, right? Like, but not necessarily mostly hippies, but
Hippies.
like well off white people for sure.
Yeah, it's like that. Like, we're not into wine,
Yeah.
but we want to be into craft beers where we know all the
Right.
hops and all
Yeah.
the ABIs. And like, I'm like, just stop it, guys. That shit ain't gonna last that long. Yep, you're right.
What
Coors
else?
Light, bitches.
Coors Light, chicks. Damn. I love Coors Light though, man. I really do.
Seltzers, bitches.
Oh, you know what's funny? Look, I'm drinking a Budweiser.
And I seen that. Nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
seltzers for sure. Like
Yeah, bitches.
chicks, because you know what?
Of course.
Like they're good and stuff,
They are
but they
good.
give you heartburn. They give you too much heartburn, right? If you're, I mean,
You can't
girls
drink a
can't
lot.
drink as much as guys. You
Right.
can't,
They'll have a couple.
right?
They have three or whatever, and then they're good. But yeah, when we're trying to drink like eight of them,
Yeah.
that'll should fuck up your system.
Twisted teas, anybody.
it's party town,
That's the
USA.
party.
You
Party
know,
Town USA.
Borgata party town.
Yeah. What about like Mike's Hard Lemonades?
That's like a summer type, like go to a party type
Yeah.
thing.
For anybody.
Yeah, for anybody.
Okay. I haven't had one of those all year, like for a while actually, a Mike's Hard Lemonade because
Yeah,
they got a lot of good flavors now. They got the black cherry,
black cherry is
got
good.
like a mango one. I was drinking those a few years ago actually. Like I was crushing those actually, but
Yeah, they got a lot of them. They do pretty well.
yeah. So, you know, play to your market.
Yeah, exactly. Every beer has a fucking market. So if you want to, I mean, who's drinking natty light? College kids, fucking
Right.
18s, before they're
Yeah.
not even allowed to drink. They're
Yeah.
playing ping pong balls with that shit and getting
Yeah.
hammered off that fucking thing.
Yep.
Who's drinking Colt 45? Billy D. Williams, motherfucker.
Right. Right.
He's drinking that shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's like that's what Bud Ice. Who's drinking Bud Ice? Motherfuckers
Me.
want to get ripped. They
Me.
want to get fucked up tonight, you know?
I love Bud Ice. Yo, Bud Ice is one of the tastiest beers on the fucking planet, bro.
Bud Ice. I remember like when I first started drinking, right back in the day, me and Miguel Plywood, right? Because I was drinking a lot with him back in the day growing up. We would always go like, because back then, like there was only like a limited number of choices. We didn't
Yeah.
have all these choices. There's no craft beers, you know. I don't
No.
even think Sam Adams was around. So we like,
No.
yo, Budweiser. We get two Budweiser 40s, and then we noticed like Bud Ice came out with a 40, and it was like fucking more percent
Yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah.
And we're like, yo, we gotta get Bud Ice. We're
Yeah.
fucking, and it had like the bluish label,
Yeah.
like with the red.
Yeah.
And we're like, yo, we're pounding those, like, yo, Bud Ice, Bud
Hell yeah.
Ice. Yo, Bud Ice is, you're right. It is, it's good, and it'll do the trick. It will
Yeah.
do the trick.
Dude, Bud Ice box. And
Does.
that I drank that for the first and the bottle rocks, bro. It's got a little bit of a different shape. It makes it feel like it's like real ice. And you're like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Bud Ice, man. But Bud Ice now only available in 25-ounce cans. There's no more bottles.
Oh my God. I mean, I drank it, but I used to get like I used to do a can, a 24-ounce can of twisted tea, like any flavor. No matter.
Okay.
Um, preferably not the original because the original is not as good as the other ones. The fucking half and half
Half
is
and half.
fucking great. The mango, the peach, the fucking they're so good, those things.
I
And
agree.
then I'd get a Bud Ice to finish me off. Two fucking tall boys.
Oh yeah, that's the
Feeling good, baby.
that's the topper, man.
Yep.
Bud Ice, you've been iced.
You've been iced. We should bring that back. Fuck Smirnoff Ice. Bud fucking Ice. 25-ounce cans.
That's the commercial.
Yep.
Somebody ice you, got to drink a whole 25 ounce of Bud Ice right there on the spot.
Yep.
Yep, there'll be a lot of deaths. So
Dude. Well, I gotta do one thing.
okay,
So Rob's cousin Tom, he was up here. You saw him. We played fucking we went to the baseball game with him.
yes, shout out to
When
Tom.
when we went down to Florida one time, I think it was me, Rob, little Nick, and maybe Adam or cousin his cousin Chris. I think it was Adam. Tom fucking greeted us with 4 gift bags. Like, here's a gift bag, gift bag, gift bag. What was in them? Smirnoff ices, bro. Right? We had to get down on our knees in the fucking airport because you could drink it in the airport, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we're crushing him. And when he was up here, he found the fucking picture and he fucking showed it to me
Oh,
the other
way.
day, man. It was hilarious. But we should probably try to bring back the ice.
That's
Bud Ice, man.
dangerous. Yeah. Imagine we're carrying a book bag full of fucking Bud Ice
Yeah.
25-ounce cans because they're like 99 cents.
Yeah.
So you fucking throw them out like you're a fucking Jedi right out your fucking backpack
Hell
bag.
yeah.
Iced. So basically, anybody that don't know, like if you say like what are you're iced or whatever, or some shit like that, and you
You
have
got iced,
the
yeah.
whole thing, you got ice, so you have to drink the whole thing right there on the spot. That's like the typical thing. Imagine we do that on Borgata. Oh, fucking
But
crawl into the room.
But remember, if you have an ice on you and somebody tries to ice you, that motherfucker who tried to ice you has got to drink them both.
Oh, so you give them your ice.
You got to keep an ice like in your fucking in the back of your
Back
back pocket or some shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You always got to have an ice on you. That's a fun game to play with if you want to get really fucking smashed.
Dude, I wrote a song called Getting Iced when that shit came like towards the end though. Like Snoop Dogg was doing it and shit, and I was like, I gotta write this whole song. So I would probably change the words up nowadays, but there's one part that goes, ice me, my man, ice you. That's two. Now drink them both. You know what you got to do.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. So I hope it comes back because I got this song. I'll put a video together and this podcast will blow the fuck up. I'm telling you. So
I like
we should
that.
probably try to bring it back.
That's the viral video we got to do.
Yeah.
All right. So AI, keep that as a note.
Yeah.
So we'll email that. Hopefully you guys caught up. Hopefully AI caught up with everything. We're good. Shout out real quick to the people that listened on BitChute for at the Mix It Up podcast. If you haven't done that, move to the BitChute. Thanks for listening. Got like a bunch of views on there. And yeah, that's it.
All right.
All right. So we out. I guess we'll see you next week.
We out 120 on the 4th of July like pancakes and butt cheeks. You know we get by. Peace.
Sometimes the darkness shades the light. Sometimes the day feels like the night. I don't know what's wrong with me. Never mind about what I've seen. I'll sit alone in this disguise, but I'll try.